Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. A short message for myself and yourselves. As the temperature soars in the UK, many of us with our families, we are looking forward to and enjoying this weather. But whilst we do so, let us not forget there are others around us, near to us, our neighbors, on our streets, and certainly in our towns and our cities, for whom this weather may pose a serious health risk. For example, the elderly that are lonely, and the homeless, and others. But I want to talk about homelessness, especially in the short message. Homelessness tends to attract more news and headlines during the winter period, but this heat wave and hot conditions are as dangerous to the homeless as the winter period. So just as we focus on the homeless during the cold periods, let's not forget them during these days when the Met Office has issued an amber heat wave alert and warning. So what can we do in our humble ways? There's a few things that we can do. Number one, don't forget yourself. وَإِنَّ لِجَسَدِكَ عَلَيْكَ حَقًّا وَإِنَّ لِأَهْلِكَ عَلَيْكَ حَقًّا. Don't forget yourselves and your families. Ensure that you're hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Take care of your skin by covering up, both with suitable clothing as well as sunscreen. Take care of yourself, your children, your families, as well as your pets. So that's point number one. Point number two, with regards to the homeless. Make it a point, go out of your way, and wherever you see the homeless on your streets, at the traffic lights, in the town centres, at least the bare minimum we could do is give them a bottle of water. And if you want to go the extra mile, a bottle of water, maybe some sunscreen, even a hat will go a long way, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. So that's point number two. Point number three, general point, carry some extra bottles of water in your car. Freeze it the night before or place it in the refrigerator, and take it with you in the morning when you leave the house. Keep it in the car whenever you see anyone, not necessarily the homeless. Whenever you're parking your car, you're getting out of your car, you get into your car, anyone that you see around you, it's a good form of sadaqah. Share the bottle of water with them. And that's point number three. Point number four, place a bowl of water, a flat bowl of water outside your houses, maybe in your gardens, for birds and wildlife. And lastly, point number five, this is more specifically for the masjids. If you can provide some water outside your masjids to anyone that's walking past, just leave a few bottles of water outside and open to anyone that's walking past feeling thirsty. They would benefit from the water. Let me share a few hadiths with you on the virtue of charity, but specifically providing and sharing water with people. Hadith number one is recorded in the Musnad of Imam Ahmad and other hadith collections of the companion of the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam, Sa'ad ibn Ubadah radiyallahu anhu. He comes to the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam after his mother passed away, and he says to the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam, Ya Rasulullah, O the Messenger of God, Inna ummi matat, my mother passed away, afa atasaddaqu anha, can I spend some money, can I give in charity in hope that this will benefit her in the afterlife? Can I give some charity on her behalf? The Messenger ﷺ says, Na'am, yes, you may give some charity on her behalf. He was so excited at this response, at this answer, that my mother's done so much for me. I tried my best to be kind to her, to help her while she was alive. And yet the Messenger ﷺ has said that I can also help her after her death. So he was really pleased. So then he follows this with another question, asking the Messenger ﷺ, أي صدقة أفضل? So then, which charity is the most virtuous? What form of charity is the most virtuous? The Messenger ﷺ says to him, سقي الماء, providing water. So different instances, different conditions, different contexts, different types of different forms of charities may be virtuous, but at the time when it's extremely hot or when there's scarcity and shortage of water, then certainly providing water will be the best, if not one of the best forms of charity. So the Messenger ﷺ says to him, سقي الماء, providing water. That's hadith number 1. Hadith number 2, we've all must have heard this hadith, and we share this beautiful hadith and the story with our children and our students as well. The man, and according to other narrations, it was a lady that was extremely thirsty, and they provided water to a thirsty dog. The hadith is in the Sahih of Imam Bukhari as well as the Sahih of Imam Muslim. It's a muttafaqun alayh hadith. And they provided water. The Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam remarked and said that فَسَقَى الْكَلْبَ فَشَكَرَ اللَّهُ لَهُ فَغَفَرَ لَهُ. That فَشَكَرَ اللَّهُ لَهُ فَغَفَرَ لَهُ. That Allah appreciated this kind and this act so much, He was so happy with it, that Allah forgave the person. In another hadith, the Messenger ﷺ says, also in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, actually it's the extension of the same hadith, في كل كبد رطب أجر. That for every moist and every warm liver, there is a huge reward. In other words, if you take care, if you feed water, if you provide water to any living being, not necessarily just Muslim or human, anything, Muslim, non-Muslim, human, non-human, animals, birds, wildlife, insects, creatures, there's ajr, there's great reward. And last hadith, the Messenger ﷺ is reported to have said, there's debate surrounding the authenticity of this hadith, but nonetheless some hadith scholars have graded it good, hasan. The Messenger ﷺ is reported to have said, dawu mardakum bi sadaqah, that cure your sick, cure your sickly and your ill people with charity, with sadaqah. So in other words, when you give sadaqah and you give charity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, inshallah, through the means of this sadaqah, as it also calms the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will fulfill your wishes. Actually, some of our early salaf and our pious predecessors like Imam al-Hakim, Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak, rahmatullahi alayhima, and others, when people would complain to them of illness, of medical conditions, yes, they would say seek cure and medical attention and so on, but at the same time they would encourage them to provide water. And the last point is, whilst you try your best, inshallah, to provide water, especially for people around you during this heat wave, send an email or write a letter or pick up the phone and ring your local councillors and ask them what are they doing about homelessness in their constituency. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless your families. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sadaqah. Jazakumullahu khairah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.